Hey, we're talking about. Yeah. Happy New Year in Japan.
Woo!
Yeah. It's not New Year's yet. Well, this will be out probably after.
Yeah, definitely.
New Year. So, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
First podcast of 2016, Rescue the Princess. Dun da da. Minus B-Rock. Woo!
Fuck that guy.
This is the first time B-Rock is here.
Probably. This our new special guest has to fill in the gap.
That's true. Quick, super intro.
Call me Little D.
Little D.
Little D. Okay. Where are you from?
Windsorland, Canada land.
Windsorland,
Canada land. Visiting Japan with our returning guest, Zinity. This is our.
So we're just returning from Comiket. We're in Comiket. Did some adventuring. Bought some stuffs. Saw some things.
Let's start with the newbie, Little D.
First impressions.
First impressions. What do you think of Comiket?
Wait, if you had to describe Comiket in 1 to 3 words.
1 to 3 words.
1 to 3. So you can choose just one. It could be like the most extravagant word you can think of. Mm-hmm. Or you can choose 3 words.
Mm-hmm.
But not 2.
Can it just be different? Did it be connected or?
Just 3 words.
Just 3 words. Okay.
Whatever.
Crowded.
Mm-hmm.
Unique.
So when you say unique, is it like in a sarcastic, like bad way?
No, it's a good way. Like
Oh, it's a
lots
good
of
way.
different cosplays.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
3rd word.
And girls.
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 Okay.
Like real girls or like 2D girls?
Mm-hmm.
Both.
Okay,
Or
that's
guys
good.
dressed as girls.
Ah, I think of that too. Like half the guys you saw, or half the girls you saw, they probably had some packages going on.
Yeah.
So, we were there. We saw that change room.
Yep. Yeah. So me and Lost Link here decided to finally cosplay for one of these things. And yeah, change room. Half the dudes didn't look like dudes afterwards.
Putting on their bras.
Yeah, put on their makeup and fine long wigs, lacy skirts.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting experience.
Interesting, you say.
Very interesting.
Yeah, day 1, we took over Comiket with our first ever cosplay group with a bunch of Japanese cosplayers. Full Metal Alchemist. Ryan was the Führer.
I felt like the king. Had my soldiers around me.
Yeah, man. I thought you were so cool.
So sick.
Oh, Gaijin!
Occasion. King of Bradrido. So,
Cool stash.
the
Yeah, we had
best
like
stash.
10 people, 10 people.
Including people that we ran into that joined, so that was cool too.
Yeah. That was cool. I was really happy Goldie came. Sweet Armor Maker, Alphonse.
Came in a bit late, but yeah, he stole the show there.
Yeah.
Towering beast with electric eyes. Sweeping girls off of their feet.
So that was cool. We did that all of day 1.
Didn't see
So-
nothing else.
No filming.
Yeah, what did you guys see day 1? Anything?
We stayed with you guys,
Oh,
remember?
then never
Yeah.
mind.
We saw Zangief,
That's true.
literally lifting girls.
Yeah.
Their feet. He was a pretty cool guy.
What else did we see day 1? Not much else.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just in that one area the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
Day 2?
The next day.
Next day.
Day 2!
Came a bit late. Didn't sleep well. Couldn't film.
Yeah, Ryan couldn't film shit. I was in one area the whole day filming with the Black Lagoon girls. I was like, oh man, there's so much I'm missing right now, but, you know, Ryan's probably out there.
I got this. Busted out my camera. Thought of the poses I wanted to do. Looked at these 2 girls.
Mm-hmm.
No one's filming those girls.
Mhm.
First target. Solid practice. 20 minutes go by. Put my camera back in the bag. Say, well,
Call it a day.
that was a nice try. No confidence today. Maybe tomorrow. And I went shopping. And that was my day 2. It was Akagi and Kaga. And they saw me looking at them. They're like waiting almost. Is he gonna
That's
come
a
or
good
is he
sign.
just gonna like stand there?
It's a good sign.
The answer was just stand there. And yeah, it was kind of sad. It was kind of.
I feel that like they probably wanted you to take their picture.
No one else was.
Yeah,
of course,
but they're just like waiting. He's probably gonna come over soon. And then you're just like, I'll go over there soon, and then nothing ever happened.
So if there happens to be an Akagi and Kaga listening to this, and you watch some gaijin just stand there for 20 minutes, that's me, and I'm sorry. And next time, maybe it'll be better. But I stapled on some balls for day 3, so it's fine. Yeah.
What'd you guys do day 2?
I went around buying stuff. But I didn't see a whole lot of cosplay that day.
What about you?
Mostly pictures and a bit of browsing to the merchandise.
Nice. Well, day 2 was Black Lagoon Badass Girls Day for me. It was yeah.
That's the pose you wanted to get, right?
Yeah, I was trying to do that, but I mean, there's too much people. I couldn't really get far enough to do that exact pose, but
Well, everything's out of proportion too. It's be a little impossible.
yeah.
You guys can't see what we're looking at, but actually
We
maybe
put
you
a
can.
picture up.
There you go. This is the picture.
I did
And
take
this-
one picture. I put it already up, but
For reference, there it is.
that was cool. I got some video. Hopefully it'll be okay. But Yuriko had like professional makeup artists come to her house in the morning and put on the scars, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't get to see her, so I don't know what it looked like. Probably pretty pro. Quite pro indeed. That was day 2. How about day 3?
So you see, there's this guy.
His name
He
was
had this-
David.
He had this long black pole thing, and there's like a thing on top of it, and he's holding like this. It's just like, saying, "You do this pose for me, girl."
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
Posing this pole, girl.
Does the owner of this long
Oh,
black
yeah.
thing,
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
a tall white guy?
Yeah. He's a tall
Mm.
white guy, and I heard a lot of girls like.
Heard a lot of girls.
There's a lot of girls
Heard a lot of girls.
I've also heard a lot of girls.
saying their pleasure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Longo black pole.
Anyways, he's a pretty cool guy. I hope to be as good as him.
Yeah.
Someday.
Oh yeah, we have a future videographer, cosplay videographer here with us today. Yeah.
Um,
So, what's your overall impressions? More than 3 words of Comiket. Like, what do you think as an event? What did you like? What did you not like?
Well, first of all, I love the cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can find like things that you wouldn't expect to see there. Like, there's a guy.
Yeah, this guy.
This guy. And he was cosplaying as like a Windows 10 like logo, and then like around him were like pop-ups like get Windows 10 for free, or like 10 million people have got Windows 10, so why don't you, or whatever, I don't know, or stuff like that. Like that's you don't see that in like Canada or whatever. So like I think it's really cool.
I keep getting that on my laptop actually.
Yeah, me too.
I got Windows 10. It's pretty good.
I would
Yeah.
actually really funny to see. I'm like, alright, I see you every day on my laptop. I don't need to see you here.
Yeah.
Now things I don't like, the lack of like room. Like there's just like so much people around you. It's like
Which is funny to say because that is a very big place.
Oh yeah.
There are halls upon space,
yeah,
and it's fucking New Year's, and everyone's still here.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So just to know, like people, the Comiket does it on purpose. Summer is the hottest point of the year is when they do summer Comiket, and then for winter Comiket, it's right before New Year's. Oh, not and summer. I think it's during Oban.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's during Oban, the time where you go and remember your family and passing your
Ancestry.
yeah, and you visit your hometown. It's a big deal, and like Comiket.
Yeah, you gotta buy comics.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
I
not-
think they do it on purpose to try and dwindle the amount of people who go, and yet it is still just a giant orgy of otaku.
Yeah.
Yeah, dedication.
Yeah, I mean, every time I see someone like running past me in the station or just like going up the escalator towards Comiket, I just keep thinking like, yep, he's going to run for his porn. Like that's all I think of.
Gotta get my pole. Judy girls.
Also, I hate the lines for like
Mm.
certain cosplayers. Usually like the really cute girls, but like
Yeah, the cutest ones always have the longest lines.
yeah.
But that can't really be helped.
No.
What bothered me is that like, well, we're trying to film, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so like for a few of the lines I was in, like one of the staff would come up Be like, hey guys, everyone together, let's take pictures, and
3,
then
2,
5,
Yeah.
4, and then we'd count down. I'm like, well, I can't fucking do anything.
Yeah.
So I wait till they count it down, wait 5 seconds, and go up to the person, and be like, so, good you go. But they're usually okay with it, but it was kind of annoying having to deal with that shit.
Yeah, I do
And
that too.
what was something that was unexpected for you? Something that
Unexpected.
surprised you about Comiket?
The sheer amount of adult content. Like-
Yeah.
Like
Wait, that surprised you?
Well, that was
Yeah,
much
I
any
didn't
newcomer,
know that
right?
either.
I didn't
Yeah.
really like.
And
I
it-
knew like it was there, but like it was like
I
60% what I saw was just
I
that.
never knew.
And then, like,
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
all
never
you
knew
do
that about
It's
Comic
kinda
Con.
boring,
Like,
like-
I heard it was the biggest convention ever, and it was like a flea market for manga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you go there, it's just like all like hentai
Like a
stuff.
That's in the
solid
day, yeah.
85%
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know that at all.
is straight porn of various kinds. Like anything you can think of, there's something there for it.
Well, on days 1 and 3, right? On days 2, you actually saw the least amount of it, but it's still a considerable amount.
Yeah. Yeah, day 2 is the only one that did shopping, and yeah, there was, I guess there was a lot less porn.
Mhm.
Yeah. I bought some good art books. And keychains. Concord shoot.
You know what's funny though?
Mm-hmm.
So like you said, you hated the lines, right?
Oh yeah.
For
I
waiting
guess.
for that. So I always think that like the lines at Comiket are actually like really well done.
They are well
People
done.
are
Yeah.
they're waiting, you know,
Well,
sometimes
he meant
several
the lines
hours.
for cosplayers, though.
Yeah, but I
He
mean
did
like
lines
for lines for like
books.
merchandise,
Yeah,
whatever, right?
those are well done.
Yeah, people are just like, you know, patiently waiting, right? And I feel that there's no other nation where that would work. It has to be in Japan.
They're polite enough to
Yeah.
listen to the orders from.
Mhm. It's like, well, it's gonna be 2.5 hours. Yes, let's wait, and like patiently too.
And it's
Yeah.
good because it actually
Mhm.
works. Like I've waited in those lines before, and it took me like maybe 15 minutes, and I was like, from the way in the back, you're there. It's like, wow, well, this wasn't so bad actually.
Yeah, I noticed they were doing that in the cosplay area a lot more. They were like really organizing lines and like
Yeah, they kept telling like one straight line, start from over here, and like counting down and
sometimes
stuff.
there would be like that big crowd, and then the guy would come in like tell the cosplayer, "Can you move back, whatever?" But then he'd tell the photographers like, "Don't move yet. Let them go set up." And then he's like, "Well, where do you want them? Here, like this far away, not this close, or whatever." And he's like, "Okay, here." And then he told at one point, he's like, "Everyone say please, like say onegaishimasu." And then everyone just like onegaishimasu, like they're all just like seem like not like upset or anything.
They're just leeching off of some girl and her looks.
This was just for the Final
No.
Fantasy group, but yeah.
Yeah, but still, I mean, like,
You know what I want to see?
what do you want to see?
A guy
Uh-huh.
in the center of a circle and girls just surrounding the guy.
Yeah.
Never.
But there's no girl
There's
photographer.
no.
Well,
I
that
have not
happens.
seen one.
But what would be better is just a guy cosplayer with all the photographers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, there's some popular ones, but usually the muscly ones. Almost lots of muscle.
I've never seen a circle though.
Zangief had half a circle.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's but the girls are there.
Yeah, they
Well, no, even before the girls were there, he had half a circle. Then when the girls came, he had a full circle.
Okay.
And I was just like, oh, well, okay.
Yeah, I think guys can be okay, but they have to have accompaniment.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, even just when I was doing it, I mean, there was what, like just Hawkeye, but that was pretty popular too.
I mean, they do that for groups for sure. It's just like a single guy.
Yeah. With a full circle and
I
just.
don't think so. Yeah, like, no one cares, unfortunately. Doesn't matter. You could have the most perfect cosplay. You could have forged fucking steel at your house and made the armor from like a moon shard from like the game. Whatever, it doesn't matter. No one cares if you're a guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But if you're a
That's-
girl
yeah.
and like.
You wear your school
skirt,
uniform.
If you're
yeah.
a girl, yeah, school uniform, exactly. You buy a used school uniform and you wear it in instant
Yeah.
circle. Like you're the most popular person there.